Hey guys, it's Vanessa with Saving with Vanessa, and we're back at Publix for another week of savings. I'm going to walk you through the store and show you some of the best deals that you can grab this week and save some money for you and your family, because listen, we are all trying to save money right now because groceries are so expensive, and these are some real easy ways that you can do it, and it does make a difference. If you're new here, please say hello to me in the comments. I'd love to say hey to you. And if you're a returning viewer, hey guys, I'm so glad to be back on a more consistent basis. I am happy to announce that there should be more consistent videos coming up to you, like on Sundays and Mondays in the near future. I've had some shifting in my job, so I'm able to post more for you guys. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's get started. Okay, so I usually don't buy these kinds of products just because they're too expensive for me and my family, but I know a lot of people do because you're trying to just eat more non-GMO and things like that. So the Z bars, they are regular price this week for $6.29, but we have $1.25 on Ibotta. So if you normally buy these, make sure you scan that receipt on Ibotta because you will get $1.25 back. Okay, so the next deal is on the La Colombe coffee. It is BOGO for $5.99. We have $1 off 2 printable coupon on coupons.com, which will leave you to pay $4.99 for 2 bottles, which is not bad. This is something you may want to consider stocking up on if you are a coffee drinker, because they say that the tariffs are going to cause coffee to go way up. So this is something that you can keep in your fridge and it stays good for a little bit longer. Frosted Flakes is going to be on BOGO this week. It's from the 14 ounce to the 28 ounce. So even the big boxes are included. I'm sorry, I just double checked my notes. It's actually to the 24 ounce. So the big giant boxes are not included. But if your store holds the Frosted Flakes milkshake, it's a new version. It will not only be BOGO this week, but it also has $1 back on Ibotta that you can get on each box. And then don't forget, we do have $1 off 2 digital coupon that'll apply to this. So since my store does not have the milkshake version, I can only assume that it's around the $8 mark. So we will assume that. And if we take that $1 off 2 coupon, that'll bring it down to $7. And then we have $1 back on each one on Ibotta, which would bring it down to $5 or $2.50 each. Now let's just say that you do not have the milkshake one, but you are wanting the Frosted Flakes. You can grab 2 of these boxes, or just one if you live in half BOGO. But if you live in half BOGO, you wouldn't be able to use the coupon. So if you grab 2 of these for $5.89, the $1 off 2 digital coupon will come off, leaving you to pay $4.89 or just about $2.40 for each box. So not bad deal there. Okay, so the next deal is going to be on the Nutrish, the 3-pound bags. In full disclosure, my store has the 3.75, where are they? 3.75 bags. I do not know if this one is included. If it's not, I do not have the 3-pound bags that they are talking about, but I'm going to show you this deal anyways because these are going to be BOGO starting this upcoming week. So let's just say, for kicks and giggles, it's the $15.99 one. So you can grab one for what, like $7.99 ish, and then we have a $2 rebate on Ibotta for one. So that means you can get a bag of dog food for $5.99, which is a really good deal for 3-pound dog food. You can grab 2 of those, and it would end up being what, $11.99 if you ended up grabbing 2. So that's a really good deal there. And again, it is on Ibotta, and it does scan to that one if that one is included. So we'll just have to wait tomorrow and see. I was thinking it was going to be more of the regular kind, but I don't see a 3-pound bag, but that just may be my store. So double check, always scan it in your Publix app because you never know. Okay, if you are trying to stock up on canned goods, the Del Monte vegetables are going to be 4 for $5 starting tomorrow at Publix, but there is also a deal on Ibotta for these particular style green beans. It's the Southern style green beans. I am not seeing them. Oh, there they are. Okay, the Southern style whole green beans. I do not know if these are going to be included. I'm guessing probably not, but if they are, I just wanted to tell you that there is a rebate on Ibotta for 50 cents back on 3 of these. So if these are included in that sale, you'll get an additional $1.50 off. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Okay, so the old El Paso dinner kits, this is something that I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of. I am going to probably pick up the taco dinner kit and then 2 of these that have the soft tacos in them, because they last a good bit, y'all. And so what they're going to be is BOGO this week. So I'm going to pick up 3, but my total that I'm going to pay at the register is a little bit over $7. But then on Ibotta, we have $1 back on each one through Ibotta. So that's going to give us $3 back. And then we have a deal on Fetch. Now check your Fetch's account, check your Fetch accounts, because they do vary by account. So don't freak out if yours is different. But mine says spend $5 and I get $2.50 back. And remember, Fetch tracks the after BOGO price. Okay, so because we're paying a little bit over $7, I should get this reward. So I would get $2.50 back there. So that leaves me at $5.50 that I'm getting back. Then I have another 50 cents back on Fetch for getting the taco dinner kit. So that would be right at $6 back. And then I have another 20 cents back on Fetch for spending $4. So that would leave me to pay a little bit over $1 for all 3 of those taco kits. That is not a bad deal, y'all. Love, love, love that. Okay, so a pretty good deal that you can do. I was planning to get the beans, but I do not see the Siete beans. But just know that they do have a rebate on Ibotta as well as being BOGO this week. They have a 50-cent rebate on each one, as well as the Bontana sauce. And I don't see that either. So if you know where that is, if I'm looking in the wrong place, please let me know in the comments, because this is definitely something I'm probably going to get tomorrow. But the Siete grain-free taco shells, they are going to be BOGO starting tomorrow. Really, all of the Siete taco shells. Now, I did want to look tomorrow to see if the actual tortillas were going to be BOGO, because it doesn't specify that. It just says the taco shells. So I'm just interested to see, you know how sometimes online, when in the preview ad, it doesn't exactly share everything that may be included, but so keep your eyes on that. But the Siete shells are $5.79. We have $1.25 back on each one on Ibotta. And then we also have 50 cents back on the taco seasoning. And we also, y'all, have a rebate for when you buy or redeem 2 separate rebate offers, you get an extra $1. So what that's gonna look like is this. After rebates for just $1.60, instead of paying, let's see, roughly like 5, 6, 7, like over $8. That's crazy. And that is the joy of couponing, you guys. Yes. Okay, this one I'm really excited over. Because I use this pasta all the time, just to boost a little bit more protein when we want to have a pasta dish. The Bonza pasta, which is usually $3.99 a box, is going to be BOGO this week, you guys. So you can pick up 2 for just $3.99, which makes it like, what? Just $1.99 each, which is a really, really great deal for a healthier product there. Okay, a couple of meat deals here that just have BOGO options this week is the organic Verde ground beef, that's 85% lean. It's going to be BOGO, so my store runs at $9.49, so that's not a bad deal for organic. If you pick up 1, it would just be half price if you live in a half BOGO store. Okay, the top round London broils are going to be BOGO this week as well. So you could grab one of these and just pay half price if you just pick up 1. Or if you pick up 2, then you would pay for the price of the larger one and get the other one free. So not a bad meat deal on this. It's a good meat to stock up on. I do want to mention though, I don't know if there's a difference. It does say the shoulder London broil, and I don't know if there's a difference here. That's the sirloin, but this one says top round London broil, so I'm sure there's a difference. I don't see one that says shoulder, so just make sure you pay attention, and when in doubt, you could always ask your butcher. Okay, no coupons this week for the hot dogs, but the Oscar Mayer hot dogs are going to be BOGO starting this week, including, did you see that this one is the Angus beef, and it's only $6.09. That would only be like $3. That's a pretty good deal there. So just wanted to keep y'all updated again. On just even the BOGO sales at Publix are really good. If you plan your meals accordingly, you could save a lot of money. Okay, so the next sale is on Tostitos. They are BOGO for $5.99, and then we have 50 cents back on each one on Ibotta. There's also a bonus offer to where if you've bought Tostitos in the past, and it's like when you have two separate rebates, and it is separate, so that means if you pick up 2 bags, it only counts once in your Ibotta rebate, at least from what I've done in the past. You have to have like 2 separate transactions to count towards that goal, but I may be wrong, so correct me if that has changed, because it's been a while since I've had a bonus. But even with the 50 cents, that would give you $1 off, making 2 bags just $4.99. And if you want some dip with that, we do have a coupon in the app to where if you buy 2 things of dip and 2 bags, you get an extra $2.50 off. So if you're having a party, that might be a good coupon to take advantage of this week. Okay, so participating Lysol products are going to be 20% off the regular price starting tomorrow, and then we have a 75-cent coupon off of any Lysol product. Now it does say off of participating, but it doesn't make clear which ones are participating. So let me just say, if the toilet bowl cleaners are participating, these are $3.19. 20% off is going to drop it down to $2.55, and then that 75-cent coupon is going to come off, leaving you to pay just a little bit over $1.80 for one of those items. So if you need cleaning supplies, this may be a good time to take advantage of the Lysol brand. Okay, so a decent deal on Persil is going to be, these are all going to be Persil, and all are going to be automatically $4 off the price. So that means these 84-ounce bottles right here that are usually $16.99 are going to automatically ring up for $12.99. But then we have $4 rebates on Ibotta, which is going to leave you basically a BOGO price for these items, which, hey, if you live in Florida, this may be an incredible deal for you, because you're not usually able to take advantage of the pick up one price. So this would end up being right at $8.99. That's for Persil. Now for all, let's see, let me come over here. For all, what you would want to do is pick up a 141-ounce bottle, which is usually $19.99. So you would get $4 off automatically at the store, leaving you to pay $16.99 in the store. But then you also have $3 off on Ibotta as well for this product. Now, I don't see any coupons currently that you can stack on top of that, but keep an eye on coupons.com. You may want to check the actual company website. I didn't get a chance to do that before I came to film. And then also wanted to say, I mean, this is 141 ounces. This is supposed to be 94 loads for $13.99. That's not a bad price there. Also, the Gain Flings and the Tide Flings are, I believe it's the $8.99 ones, are going to just be BOGO this week. So you can pick up one for half price, or you can pick up 2 for just $8.99. So that might be a good way to save for you and your family this week. Now, I do want to say, if you live in, if your store is one of the older stores that still honor the pre-BOGO price when you do like the 10 off 40 coupons or whatever, you can pick up 5 of these items and your total will be over that $40 mark, but you'll only pay half price, so it would end up being like, what, $22.99 once the BOGO price comes off, and then that 10 off 40 coupon would come off. You would end up paying like $12.99 for 5 bags of either the Tide or the Gain, because they count for both of those. But that is only good, that coupon expires tomorrow, guys, which is Wednesday. So if you want to take advantage of that deal, you need to run to the store. Also, just a warning that I picked up paper towels and toilet paper last week with that coupon, and it did not want to come off. I scanned every thing of Brawny and it would not come off. So they had to manually do that. So you may just want to go ahead and be prepared for that. Okay, so another day, another allergy deal. I feel like we've been getting so many allergy deals and I am not complaining. But I was planning to show you the Claritin Kids. It has to be the 8-ounce one, and they only have 4-ounce, so I can't do that. But I do know that the 24-ounce chewable is included, which is $14.99. But I'm going to go ahead and just give you the rundown for the adult price, which would be, we could use the $19.99 one, the liquid gels. We have a $4 extra savings coupon that you can see right here. For those of you who don't know, that is the, oh, no, never mind. Sorry, squirrel. That is the book that is in front of the store that you can get extra coupons that stack with manufacturer coupons. So that $4 coupon is going to be something that you need to tear out. So that will give you $4 off. And then we have a $5 printable coupon that will stack on top of that. But not only that, we also have a $4 instant savings, like it's going to automatically come off at the register starting this week. So that's going to give you $13 in savings on Claritin this week. So take your pick, whichever one you want to use. Just make sure you read the fine print on whatever coupon you print. That coupon for Claritin is on coupons.com. You have to read the fine print on how many, like the count is going to be, and there is several. There's not just one, so you can pick whatever you and your family needs. But the $4 instant savings is going to be on all Claritin. That is 30 to 70 count. So if you use this one, that's 30 count, you would end up saving $13 there, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, yep, $13. So your total for that 30 count of Claritin would only be $6.99. So that is not a bad price. And then also the Claritin down there, you would have to get the 8 ounce, which is probably going to be around the same price as $19.99 if your store has it. My store does not. But if your store has it, you would end up paying around the same price as well. So just little allergy savings there for you guys. Now another deal I wanted to mention is this Cascade Platinum Plus. That's usually $20.99. It's got to be the 40 count or the 50 count. It's going to be BOGO this week, you guys. So you can get 2 for $29.99 or 1 for $10.99. And then it's supposed to be attaching to the 10 off 40 coupon that you can stack with the Tide and Gain deal, but for some reason, I don't know why, it is not attaching in the app. I had the same problem with the paper towels. So it may be something that your person at the register may be nice enough, because it doesn't say, it excludes that, and it does say Cascade products. It might work manually, like they have to manually take off the 10 off 40, but because it's a BOGO price, they probably won't honor that, but you can always try. So I just wanted to let you know it's attaching to the smaller bags, but it is not attaching to the bigger bags, which makes no sense because again, it doesn't say it excludes it. So who knows? Okay guys, that is all I have time for this week. I hope those are some quick ideas to help you inspire on putting together a coupon haul this week at Publix. I swear that Publix is one of the best places that you can go to save some money. Even if you just shop the BOGO sales, it really does end up saving you a lot of money in the long run. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Happy savings!